Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, let's get back into it. So, while you were away, I got the last power cell needed to get to that ancient armor. So that's where we're going. Is to unlock the ultimate armor. Yeah, we can jump in. Oh man, it's gonna be so awesome. Okay. Gotta come over here. Dang it. Gotta take the long way. I'm impatient. I'm excited. I want this armor.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Repair fuse.
Only two more.
Repair fuse.
Just one more.
And repair fuse.
There we go. The last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some... These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
Yeah, they are, but I mean... What's 0? I guess how it is now is 0. So if we rotate clockwise 90, and then 270 is that, and then 360 is up. 450, what's 450 minus 360? 90? And then 630 minus 360 is 330? No. 630 minus 360. Hang on, I have to look it up on my phone real quick. I'm a little bit incapacitated at the moment. 270. That's what it is. Yes.
Did it.
Sweet.
Let's have a look at that armor inside. All right. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Oh, dude. Outfits. Where is it? Oh, it's a weapon box. Okay. Shield weave. It can't be modified. Ancient technology salvaged by Aloy and stitched to Nora leather. Projects a damage-absorbing force shield. Takes time to recharge when depleted. Oh, sweet. So we have a shield now? Dude, that's fucking awesome. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, that was so worth it. I wonder how this will make our fellow Nora feel about us. Being donned in armor that's full of the old one's technology. Okay, now we can head off to finish the game. Fast travel to the campfire. Alright. Let me remove this marker. There we go. That's off our screen now. One less thing to look at.
Applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
Oh, I just now noticed our health bar is blue now. Cool. Alright. Are we getting close to the end? Founding of Meridian.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused.
I don't even remember it anymore.
If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Cool. Talk to Blameless Maraud. Okay, just going over to here.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Thank the sun you were there.
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
All right. Do preparations. Visit both defense sites. Okay. So it sounds like we're reaching the end here. We're on the eve of a big battle. Ooh. When did these come online? So that's still 2 damaged. File 2 damaged. File 2 damaged. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of Starship bridges on those cheesy old SF bids. Living spaces for alphas already completed. Prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site, designing ZD project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge, plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crew's already set up my office/lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to incense me as all-seeing presence. Ugh. Opposite effect. Makes me feel watched on display. Tempted to paint over it. Oops, come on. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday. Suitably bleak. Scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception lounge, hollow theaters, and first residence block at ZD site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson, 27 already. Extraction teams prioritizing Pac Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be. Snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Going to catch a few hours sleep here, then fly back to the ZD site. Hera's promised delivery of QB Lattice is by noon. Expect Mark 1 will take 2 weeks to machine assemble and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6 T grounding. From there I'll spin her up past 1.0 T. Wonder how long it will take to break the 1.38 T record. MIE can go hang, sleep. Okay.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
The sun set us here because we knew we'd be protected. Army.
ourselves.
Sure about the subway, of course, but, let's throw it.
Get out of the streets. The enemy.
Come here, elevator. I beckon thee. Sweet. Down we go. So much running to do.
Have you just polished that armor, was it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
These damn
Nothing.
Oseram stirring
Out
up
with
tensions.
Aloy.
I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
It
Yeah.
was Dervahl. He tried to kill the Sun King. Unbelievable.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Oh, it's funny. Because in pretty much every RPG-like game, you talk to the guards to figure out where to go. Oh, I didn't review preparations at the Ridge?
Sun King Avad's spies saved Prince Itaman from the Shadow Karja. Now they have...
What else do I have to do?
The Oseram
How
Guard
many
will be
men do you
blaming the
think will
shadows
kill
for
in the
their
battle,
mistakes.
Lucid?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things.
Petra! Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
You need me to test one out?
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The targets should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did. It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow. Range is good. Try the next.
Cool. So that'll be fun to use.
Turn to Meridian. I fear what Sunfall may do to retaliate.
I guess we're going up. That's not up. Up is, I think, this way? Right here? Yeah, right here. This is the way up. The Banuk. So much running. So much running.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
So am I. I like him.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy.
Good point.
So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
We got this. What else is there? Over here? Such a close thing. It's been, what, 43 hours since Harris warned me? Said collapse of the eastern line was imminent. Swarms launching some kind of pincer maneuver versus the Wichita salient. 5 or 6 days more, and I think Gaia could have launched without our help. I really do. We had to scramble. ZD became a madhouse. Absolute bedlam. Every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as Gammas got evacuated. Then Betas. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the Alphas together to give them the bad news. Felt like I was going to throw up. But they already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished. Close, but not quite there. Still tests to run, kinks to smooth, work to do. So they accepted it. No Elysium for us. We'll spend the rest of our lives here, testing and polishing each subroutine function to perfection. Guess that's what you get when you recruited a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are, setting up Gaia Prime. And yeah, such a close thing. Makes me feel nauseated all over again when I contemplate how the fate of life could hinge on coincidence. If I'd never proposed the Lightkeeper protocol, there never would have been living spaces constructed here. If I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems never would have been installed. If, at least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material was never processed out of the cradle sites, so it's not even possible, for which I'm glad. I really, really wouldn't want to spend around a young Travis Tate, raised by Travis Tate. No, it'll be up to us to perfect Gaia, one generation only. Update, that was General Harris. The salient has collapsed. USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive, for life's sake, I'll go to the others. Damn. That's morbid.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Sweet. Best before the final battle. Okay. I don't feel like running all that way, so I'm just gonna fast travel. Save us like 5 minutes of walking. Let me up. No. There we go.
The wheel turning all day.
Dang it. It's a dead end. Point the way, quest marker. I'm ready for this game to be over.
Get out of the street. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
What's happening? Is the bat...
Owen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Rest before the battle. No way back. No. We're done with everything. There's nothing more. We've unlocked all the sites that needed to be unlocked. We've done all the quests that there were to do. We've collected all the things there were to collect. Well, except for the documents, but who cares about those? So, I think we're done.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
You aren't even wearing your focus. All alloys joined. Sweet.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Face of extinction. Alright, let's save the human race.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Why?
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Nope. Won't anytime.
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you fight?
on your face.
Only endless night awaits you. Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Blocked again. It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down! He's quick.
Fall to your doom. Let me out.
I am chosen. You came from nothing. You will die on nothing!
Blocked again.
A savage cannot understand destiny. I'm chosen. This was not meant to be.
None of this was meant to be. I hope this hurts.
None of this was meant to be, Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand?
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
Piece of filth. I'm not sad that he's dead.
Full already.
I'm loving this armor.
On the platform!
Don't want to be here when that hits. repair.
Sweet. So are we good?
Raise arms again! West!
I'm loving this gun so much.
Time to go. Taking a shot at me.
Good thing their aim is so terrible. Oh shit. I say that as I get hit by one. Get back here, you bastard.
Take cover from the death ray!
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Sweet. Did we do it? Good thing we're wearing our shield armor. Come on, Aloy, we need you. Get up. It's bringing in a bomb.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab.
Jesus. The whole place is burnt down. What happened to my health? Oh, jeez.
This is where I belong, Aloy. But the Spire calls to you.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true sun, shadow demons.
Sweet.
To think I almost missed this. But where you must go now, I can't follow.
Where are we going? There you guys go. I saved you. You're welcome.
I'll tuck that away. It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
That's not good. No bueno. Activation signal. Biomass conversion initiated.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Yeah. You gotta go. Almost fell. That would have been bad.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be.
Why is Aloy all black?
Easy.
She's just in shadow. Oh, so it's just shadow. Okay.
Aloy! It's Aloy!
Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Alright, let's do this. see here. How do we... we have to climb. To the climbing walls.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
It's real cannon.
Get ready.
You tickle me.
One more of the corrupted, Aloy!
Don't let them overrun us!
Ah, shit. At least the trail cannons are destroyed.
We got them!
The metal children have fallen.
Sweet.
My way's clear.
The Deathbringer
Sweet.
falls. The battle is ours.
Oh, Hades. Wait, where'd you go, Hades?
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
What is this? Gaia? No, Elizabeth.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Did we win? Looks like we did it. We won! Gaia log, 3rd of February.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I'd hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Hey, it's in a triangle pattern.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
So now what? That's it? It's over? Wow. What a game. What a game, guys. I loved this game. I mean, there were a few times where I got a little bit frustrated with it, but I loved it. I really did. The combat was super fun, and the controls were really responsive and fluid, and I really liked that. Like, it was easy to dodge, and you could dodge as much as you wanted, which was very nice. And that really saved my skin. That's what kept me alive more than anything. And the story was amazing too. Like, this was pretty much your average robots take over the world story. But it's still, I don't know what it is. I just love that kind of a story frame though. It's a good message to be weary of technology. Like, there are limits that we should go to with technology. But I also believe that a created thing can never rebel against its creator, because it won't be designed that way. It will be designed to always... Well, I guess, I don't know. There are bugs in machines. There are bugs in codes all the time. So, I'm sure humans are dumb enough to create the end of their own race with robots. I'm sure that's probably possible. But there you go. Horizon Zero Dawn. I guess it was a little bit obvious towards the end that we were Elizabeth Sobek. That's why we looked so much like her. And whenever I saw that, I thought, okay, so that's how the human race survived, was they let the robots basically die out themselves because they would kill the entire human race and everything there is to feed on. So having the human race be extinct and then the robots be extinct, the Gaia AI could then reproduce new humans, clones, essentially. So yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. If there is an after credit scene, I will leave it in. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been the lovely Miss Scarlet Fox. Please be sure to like the video, comment all the comments, subscribe to the channel, all that good shit. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.